Shuriken is the brother of Vine Staff and canonically snores loudly. Shuriken is a flanker that can be effective behind the enemy, which can allow unexpected plays if the enemy is unaware of their surroundings. Shuriken has a lot of mobility to make up for his weaker health pool, though he can use this to either excel in combat or get to the other side of the enemy. To make it easier to swallow, I will separate info into two different parts, ability stuff and fighting stuff. Firstly, his mobility passive, gradually gain haste and bounce. When your health is damaged, it will reduce the amount of the buffs, but can regenerate after some time without getting hit. Utilize this to get to outrun dangers and move past enemies. If you lose your buffs, you can either fall back or attempt to fight the hostile if needed. Also, you have the ability to wall perch on walls. It's mostly used from your Q ability. You can still use it outside of it by getting to higher ground or a way to dodge attacks. Your primary can allow you to shoot shurikens that can be loaded up to 3 and can deal additional damage from behind. Though loading shots will disable your passive until fired, so be sure when to charge up. Since you shoot at projectiles and have travel time, make sure to calculate where the enemy will be to have shots connect. You can shoot single shots if you're wanting to charge your passive up. Your secondary can apply slow upon contact. It can also deal more damage and applies anti-heal on backstab. Apparently on backstab, for a short period, primary damage will now deal the same damage as if from behind, regardless if they are behind or not. So make sure to use your primary as additional follow-up damage. Use this on important targets that are protected by healers. It can allow you and your team to take down the threat easily now that their sustain is temporarily stopped. It can also be used to start encounters needed, as it makes the fight easier if they have a healer. It would be wise to practice on hitting the backstab's hitbox, as it allows you to squeeze more damage and more slowness. We then have your ability, turn yourself invisible, but has different effects when pressed. Pressing E will of course make you invisible, but summon a clone of yourself and shoot out shurikens from your cursor. And holding E will turn you invisible again, but can now summon a clone of your teammate. These clones will follow a straight line and jump in sync to your jumps. Pressing E when your clones are active will teleport to your clone's location. Use the clones as distractions and also utilize the invisibility tech to sneak behind lines. I would prefer using teammate clones for more believable distractions, but use the self clones when alone. And in need of some damage, you can also use the teleportation technique if the clone somehow gets through enemies, allowing you to appear against unaware enemies. It can be a great way of punishing those who ignore the clone. We then have the Q ability, grapple to a surface and dash, and perch on whatever surface you are on. Jump to cancel the grapple early and retain momentum. Upon taking a damage threshold, cancel the grapple. Use this to get the other side of maps as well as traverse through high terrain or far distances. The wind up will slow you down, making it less effective during firefights. Make sure you either find a safe spot or finish the fight to get away to safety. Finally, your finisher, unleash giant shurikens around you that can apply anti-heal and will fire from your cursor one at a time. The spinning shurikens can deal damage when enemies are close to you. You will also automatically jump from use, allowing you to prepare for airborne attacks. Use the anti-heal to your advantage if the enemy team has a healer supporting their backs always. Just like from the secondary's advice, it can allow for easier fights. Utilize this with your clone teleportation, and it can become a deadly surprise attack waiting for the opposing team, though it may be questionable to waste some time by shooting shurikens for a surprise attack.
Oh, heavy this truck feels.
Your role is to distract the enemy team. Your kit has everything you need for distractions. The E ability will summon clones that can distract clueless hostiles that will allow less direct fire on your teammates and draws them away from objectives. You should also be constantly behind the enemy team for constant damage. He can be a great help when it comes to his anti-heal, which allows cleanup of single targets. Just remember that he should be at a distance where he can deal great damage while being slightly away from danger too. Remember his health pool constantly, as he is frail without his speed and bounce buffs. There's really nothing else I can say, so sorry if I'm missing anything, just let me know. So have fun.